All right, good morning or good afternoon. I guess it's just about noon here. So you can see behind me, the snow's flying. Not coming down terribly hard right now, just kind of like light flurries. It's starting to add up a little bit. Maybe got, I don't know, half an inch on the ground right now currently. So not a terrible amount. Should be interesting to see how much we actually get. I was just looking at the forecast before I came outside here, and I think the forecast said on the high end 20 inches over the next day or so. The low end I think was 8 inches. So either way, we're gonna get a decent snow event here, probably the biggest one that we've had all winter, which is crazy thinking that it's the end of March right now, and this is like gonna be the first major snow event that we're gonna have. So I'm just gonna go into the shed here, do a little bit of work on the tractor, check the oil on it real quick, probably check the differential fluid as well, and or not the diff fluid, the hydraulic fluid. Make sure that's all ready to go. It should be fine. I just changed the oil, and I think it was early fall last year, but I like to check it periodically, make sure there's no surprises there. And then if I do end up coming out to plow tonight, it might be after dark, and I'm not messing with any of that and basically just hopping on and going at that point. So be really curious to see what the snow amounts to, see if we actually end up getting something that amounts to something here. It seems like this forecast has changed like 7 or 8 times, so I'll be really curious to see how it all plays out. But the snow started probably about 2 hours earlier than they said it was supposed to last night, so could be an interesting one. We'll see how it goes. All right, if you've never seen how to check the oil in 1025R, I'll just run through that real quick. Pretty easy operation on these. But basically, I'm on the, I guess I would call it the passenger side or the right side of the tractor. And then right down here, that's basically your dipstick right there to check it. So just gonna pull that out real quick, see what kind of shape it's in. Should be fine, like I mentioned, but always good to check that periodically. Last thing you wanna do is let very simple maintenance like oils, or like checking your oil, changing your oil slide, because a pretty expensive operation when you start blowing up engines. So give that a shot quick here. I always pull it out and then I'll wipe it off, even though it's been sitting for a while, and you can see there that it's right at the full line basically. Full line's basically right up here. And oil doesn't look that bad either. I mean, oil's only been in there for, I don't know, a couple months. I guess it was probably early fall when I changed it. And I haven't really drove it. I haven't had to plow that much snow this winter, so obviously it's still basically like new oil in there right now. All right, so simple as that for the oil. Now the hydraulic fluid on these, it's gonna be right down in there, that yellow right there, that little yellow handle, I guess I'll call it. That's your dipstick right in here. So I'm gonna, maybe I might spray that off a little bit because I do got some dirt and stuff there and I don't want to get any dirt in the hydraulic system. So I'm just gonna grab some brake cleaner real quick, spray that down, see where that's at. I do have a really slow minor hydraulic leak that I need to take this into the dealership to have them look at. So I know it's leaking a little bit, but I mean, shouldn't have leaked out too much since the last time that I used it. See if I can get this thing situated. There we go. And this on these, you always got to check it cold. It says right in the dipstick. So I'm just wipe this off real quick. Stab her back in and see where she's at. So that's probably not going to show up at all on camera here. It's right about here. So, I mean, it could take a little bit, but it's, I mean, full is right here and it's just right below it right there. So that should be just fine. No issue with that at all. So I think I'll just leave that where it's at, and that should be ready to do some damage in the snow today. I'm going to check it once more just for good measure here. It's really hard to see this because it's so clear. Yeah, it looks like she's good. All right, should be all set on that front, and now it's just hurry up and wait and see how much snow that gets thrown at us today. Alright, so I just checked my deck and there's roughly 6 inches of snow. So I'm going to start a little bit of cleanup. I'm going to start off by shoveling my deck off. It's just, we're supposed to get probably around a foot when it's all said and done. I think there's another 6 inches. I just looked at the forecast, and, you know, with another 6 inches coming yet, wet, heavy snow, that's a lot of weight on the deck because I got a pretty big deck on the side of the house here. You'll see it when I shovel it off, obviously, but I'm going to hit that, and then I might do a couple passes in the driveway with the tractor. Just because if we do get, you know, 12 plus inches of wet, heavy snow, that's pretty nasty to move around. So about 8 o'clock right now, so not too bad. Probably take me a little bit of time, probably 2 hours all said and done to get everything, at least the first pass done. But it'll make it a lot easier tomorrow. I'm really hoping that, you know, it slows down a little bit because it's supposed to like turn to rain tomorrow, which is going to make it really nasty. I mean, I'm not even sure if I'll even clean it up then, depending on how much rain we get, but it should be interesting. Not sure what to expect out of the storm, but going to start my initial cleanup here on the deck and then see how it goes from there. So it's really coming down right now. You'll see when the light kicks on here. Not sure how good that's picking up on camera, but it's coming down pretty good. You can see the tracks back toward the house. You can probably see much better there when I get it in the light, but it's coming down right now. I'm just grabbing the shovel over here. That's a winter wonderland out here. I actually really enjoy the snow. It's some work to clean it up, but good exercise and no real complaints. We haven't had much snow this year, so I don't mind doing some cleanup here. Grab this guy too. Go do some work on this deck up here. Oh yeah, it's wet and heavy. This is gonna be fun. I think it's even deeper up here because the deck will be quite a bit warmer, or sorry, colder. It'll cool off quicker. The ground, obviously, once the frost comes out, takes a little bit for basically the snow to stick because the ground is above freezing temp. But the deck cools off way quicker because there's no ground underneath it. So I'm gonna work on trying to get this shoveled off. This will be a good time. One section done. Now this part take a little bit longer. This is the big stretch here. As you can tell, it's a lot of snow. This is when they always say, what, you're not supposed to skip leg day, right? I'm gonna shovel this off the side of the deck now here. Get her out of the way. That's roughly, I'd say about half the deck, but you can see how fast it's accumulating right now. But I'm not doing it to get it cleared right now. I'm doing it to make my life easier tomorrow and to get some weight off the deck. Alright, well, that's basically first round for the main deck. Work up a little bit of a sweat there, but that's okay. It's like 30 some degrees outside. It ain't gonna kill me. So next up, I just gotta get this pile out of here. I'm gonna do a little bit of shoveling down below, hit the stairs, and then do tractor time after that. I'm just do some quick cleanup down in this area here. Mostly, I don't have a back drag on my snow pusher right now. I might build one for it. So that's not really an option with the snow pusher. I could try to just back drag it either way, but it doesn't work very good if you don't actually have the back drag where you can tilt your bucket forward or the pusher forward and then pull it back. So I'll just shovel this out quick, take me just a minute, and then get the tractor fired up here. one more quick section to do over here. And then the house is cleaned up. All right, that should be good for around the house. I think I got snot dripping out of my nose. Apologies for that, but hard work when it's heavy snow. I'm gonna go get the key to the tractor, get that fired up, and then we'll do some real work. This right here should give you an idea of how much snow that we got. Now some of this is drifted up, so it's a little bit higher here, but it's a good solid 6 inches now at this point for sure. Just checked the old forecast, and it's supposed to snow till about 1 to 2 in the morning. They're saying between 1 and 2 inches an hour from now to Lynn, so that's probably give you another 4 to 6 inches, I suspect. If it holds up, who knows, it could change. So right now it's about 9:07, if that's showing on there. So I'm gonna hop in the tractor here, should be warmed up now, and show you what a 1025R can do with a Frontier snow pusher. Normally does a pretty good job actually. This is wet heavy snow, so this will be kind of interesting. I had a couple of snowstorms last year that were pretty wet and heavy, and it still did pretty good considering I don't got chains on it, but I do have on those VersaTurf tires, and those tend to have really good traction in the snow. So kind of crazy how much my breath shows up in here now, probably because I'm warm from shoveling. But anyway, I'm gonna figure out a spot to mount this camera where I don't destroy it, and go play in the snow for a little bit. 10:25R. You look at that cleanup, that was probably, I don't know, what time is it now? Let me check. 9:49. I think I started at, what, 9:07 I think it was when I showed you last. So just over 30 minutes, 40 minutes, let's call it. And that was, you know, wet, heavy, packable snow, like snowball snow. So thing does good. It's really impressive, and the snow really wasn't sticking that bad to the pusher for whatever reason. So very impressive. So now I got to do my driveway, my main drive. I'll probably use the snow blower on that. I'm not sure if I'll film that or not. I don't want to lose the GoPro off the back of the tractor, and that goes to the snow blower. It's basically dead. So I'm gonna let the tractor cool down for a minute. It wasn't really getting that hot, but I'm gonna go inside, stoke the fire real quick, and then I'll be back out to tackle the rest of the driveway. All right, so back out to do the snow blowing now, so you can see how much more snow fell down on my deck. I'd say maybe half an inch, so not too bad. That's less than an inch an hour like they were saying. So maybe it won't be as bad as they make it out like it's gonna be, but it's always doom and gloom. But tractor's working good. I got these LEDs on it on the rear that I mounted. Picked those up at Harbor Freight. Those would work pretty good for the snow blowing part. And then I put this LED light bar on top of the cab, and that thing has been absolutely money when I'm plowing snow. Let me find a spot to mount this where it's not going to fall. All right, well, that's a wrap for the night. I think I'm calling her quits for the evening here. That's pretty good. I mean, there was probably between 6 and 7 inches in the driveway when I was plowing that, maybe even a little bit more, and it was wet, heavy snow. So I got most of the blower here cleaned out. It was kind of crazy. The snow was coming down so strong. When I first started blowing that section of the driveway with this, I had no idea where it was. I mean, I know obviously where the excuse me, I know where the driveway runs, but the snow was coming in so hard and fast, and then, you know, this isn't the greatest. This fogs up a little bit, the back window of the tractor, and when you're driving backwards, that's what you're trying to look out. And man, I was swerving back and forth like I was 12 beers deep or something like that. But it's Sunday night, I haven't had a drop, so, but it was just, you know, ridiculous. I can't recall ever actually having it be that hard to see when I've snowblowed before. Most of the time I wait till the storm's done, but I was kind of itching to get out there and run the tractor a little bit. It's only the second time I've got to use it all year for at least snow removal. But overall, I think it did a great job. I mean, you'll see it in the video, obviously, but very impressive what these 1025Rs will do, especially with snow. I mean, I don't have any chains in my tires. I don't even have any ballast in the rear tires. I do think I want to get some ballast weight in them, but with zero ballast in the rear tires, I mean, I was pushing some pretty big piles of snow there, and I wasn't even really spinning, maybe a little bit here and there, but I've been extremely impressed with what this tractor does with snow. Especially last year, we got 5 or 6 storms that were over 12 inches, and I never had to worry. I mean, not a single concern. So overall, good night. Got a lot kind of done here, and then see what else falls overnight with snow. See if it rains tomorrow or if it snows tomorrow. They don't really know yet. They keep going back and forth on that, but I suspect if it ends up raining tomorrow like they say it might, I probably won't have to plow again, because they're saying like not a little bit of rain. They're saying like, I think half an inch to an inch of rain if it does turn to rain. So that will probably take care of anything else that fell since I plowed this evening. But at least my driveway will be manageable now. If I have to get out for whatever reason, I can get out, no issues. I mean, my truck would probably make it either way in a full-size truck. But you get 12 inches plus of wet, heavy snow. I'd be putting snow chains on maybe just to get out the driveway. So now I know no matter what happens, I'll basically be able to drive out if need be. I mean, I don't really suspect that I would need to drive out, but always nice just to have that peace of mind. So either way, good night here, and I'm gonna go inside. I got a pot of chili that I'm gonna probably munch on that a little bit, and just kind of enjoy the rest of the evening here. Actually, probably go to bed pretty soon. I think it's probably almost 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. But I'm gonna get the shop here closed down, and I guess have a good night.